Plenty of business news to cover, including several major acquisitions going official. We'll tell you who the players are in these company takeovers. A failure to comply notice from Wall Street for one laser maker, who's on the receiving end, and what they say triggered the action from NASDAQ. And a surface-emitting laser could transform optical fiber communications. How this device uses quantum dots to get the job done. These stories and more on Photonics Spectra Now. Photonics Spectra Now is brought to you by Ceram Optic. Innovative fiber optics every step of the way. Visit ceramoptic.com to learn more.
And by Norland Products, pioneering high-performance adhesives and specialized solutions since 1960. Visit their all-new website at norlandproducts.com.
Hi, and welcome to Photonics Spectra Now, covering your top headlines in the world of photonics. I'm Joe Kaczynski, a senior editor with Photonics Spectra. We've got a lot to cover in mergers and acquisitions, so let's get right into it, starting with Qualcomm's $2.4 billion purchase of Alphawave Semi. Officials with Qualcomm say adding the data communications company will help boost its data center ambitions. Alphawave Semi is a provider of high-speed wired connectivity through silicon tech, chiplets, and other products. The deal is expected to close early next year. IonQ adds Oxford Ionics in its latest acquisition. This one comes with a price tag of just over $1 billion. This makes for the fourth big acquisition of the company this year. Oxford Ionics, a fellow trapped ion quantum computing developer, should help IonQ to develop systems with more than 250 physical qubits with extremely high accuracy. LaCroix Precision Optics is expanding its manufacturing operations in the U.S., investing nearly $14 billion to accommodate a multi-year contract from the U.S. military. That money will go towards new equipment and an 18,000 square foot expansion to their manufacturing space in Batesville, Arkansas. According to officials with LaCroix, these moves will help restore a critical supply chain to the United States while adding more than 100 jobs to the area. Laser Photonics has until next week to submit a plan of compliance to NASDAQ, or else it could lose its listing status. NASDAQ officials say the laser solutions provider has failed to satisfy listing rules by not submitting a quarterly report from last year. Laser Photonics officials attribute the delays to their acquisition of Control Microsystems just weeks before the end of its fiscal year. A newly developed spatial light modulator evaluation kit from Fraunhofer IPMS could play a critical role in the generation of high-precision light patterns. These applications could play a big part in advancements in lithography, medical technology, astronomy, and quantum computing. These modulators are comprised of millions of individually analog controllable mirrors on a single semiconductor chip. I'll take a closer look at these kits later this month when Photonics Spectra Now reports from Munich for Laser World of Photonics, where they'll be showcased. And researchers say they've developed the world's first practical, electrically driven vertical cavity surface-emitting laser for optical fiber communications using quantum dots as the optical gain material. Sony Semiconductor Solutions and the National Institute of Information and Communications Technology in Japan say this VCSEL operates at 1,550 nanometers, the optimum wavelength for optical fiber communications. Using quantum dots helps the system to maintain temperature stability and demonstrates scalable structures, enabling mass production. Researchers hope these advancements could propel us past the 5G era. Have news you'd like to share or suggestions for our team? You can send any story tips, questions, or comments to video@photonics.com. Give us a like and click that subscribe button in the corner for all the latest videos from Photonics Media, and be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. Remember, you can always find more details on these stories and everything else happening in the industry by going to photonics.com. I'm Joe Kaczynski, and thanks for watching.